Hey y'all, welcome to my garden in May in my beautiful sunflower forest. I am just loving that view. It's so good. So yeah, welcome to May. God, I look so sweaty. Sometimes the iPhone camera is just too good. Like, y'all don't need to see all that. Anyway, I'm happy to be here showing you guys my garden in May. I feel like it's been, hold on, let me fix this. I'm always like holding my camera wrong because the speakers are on this side and I'm always covering them with my hands. Anyway, okay, yes, happy to be back with you guys in May to show you around the garden. It hasn't been bad. It hasn't been bad actually, and I think that's because I've kind of got off on the right foot, making sure that I was squashing bugs in the meantime, in the beginning of the season. So a few things have gotten away from me, but overall it looks really good and I'm excited to show you. So let's hop in. Hold on. Yeah. You can tell I haven't been filming very much because my arm is hurting from holding this phone up. Okay, so let's start over here. This is like my bean patch. So over here we have the pretzel beans, and over here we have the, God, I just wrote this down. It's like an heirloom black eyed pea from Louisiana. I think it's Ezel's black eyed pea or something like that. Both of them are doing super well. I do have some stink bugs that I've seen on here that I need to come through and get. You can see one right there. So I need to come out here with some soapy water and get them. That is honestly the easiest way to get them because otherwise they like fall or they fly away. But if you have the jar of soapy water, you can just hold it underneath and then that gets them. You can see these like funky little pretzel beans. They are so cool. Look at them. I harvested my first dried pods today of these, and they're kind of small, but they definitely are, you know, distinct with the black eyed peas. And also this one, these are a bit bigger, black eyed pea as well. I'll insert some footage of that on the screen now so you can see what they look like. But yeah, these are super prolific. They are climbing, they're all over the place. Look at this. Oh, we got some bugs. I'm gonna kill these. Yeah, these are taking over. I definitely gotta come out here and do some pest control on these. They love beans. I remember growing lima beans once and they were all over them. Anyway, yes, look how the little cute little pods. I thought they would be bigger. I don't know if they're supposed to be or if it was just like the photo on the website that just kind of wasn't at scale, but they're just so cute. I love them. And then you have these beans over here. They're all producing super well. I can't wait to see how much we get, and they're just drying out really quickly, which is nice because I am gonna use them as the dried bean. God, the mosquitoes are out. It's in the evening here, so they are coming out to get me. Okay, first L of the video, my honey boat squash. The vine borers got me. I had a little squash on here, you can see back there, but she's down for the count. They got me. This sunflower is gone, but hopefully we'll get some seeds soon. You can see the little seedlings there. This, I think it must be a melon since it's still going and the other one's done. So I'm thinking this is a melon and not a squash. Yeah. You can see the little melon forming there. And over here, this was a mystery plant. I don't remember what it is. My labels got all jacked up this year. In here, once again, you see my beautiful, look at that. Ah, bee, it's coming at me. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, yeah, so I love that they have the little side stalks. So I cut some of those to put a bouquet in the house. Just look how stunning that is. Wow. I think this is from the Sunset Mix from In My Gardener. This is I think this is like a teddy bear situation. So cute. And then we have more coming in. That one's so tall. I gotta keep my wits about me. I've already seen 2 snakes in the garden this year. I did not kill them. Try not to kill snakes. Okay, anyways, back to the tour. These zinnias are absolutely stunning. I've been having endless bouquets. Like, look at that color. Then my gladiolus. I know someone did tell me that I needed to stake them, but I didn't listen. But they're beautiful. I didn't realize I had bought pink ones as well, or like a salmon colored one. But look how gorgeous these are. They don't smell at all really, but I'll try to, I don't know if it's too late to stake them or not, but yeah, this bed is kind of crazy. The ground cherries, they were doing really well as a ground cover. This is actually where I saw one of the snakes. But I don't think I think if I grow ground cherries again, I'll grow them like in a green stalk, because it's just really hard and really scary to harvest them down like this. And then there's also a lot of bugs. You can just see the little stink bug nymphs down there having a grand old time. But yeah, that's a story for another day. My Florida weave. So if you remember my last video, I was like praising this and said it was so good, and it is. That has not changed. Well, I think we see a little vine board. Oh no, that's the leaf-footed bug. Yep, I gotta get out here ASAP. Anyways, it's like leaning. So with the Florida weave, I find that you have to be diligent in tying them up. Like, if you miss sometime, you're gonna pay for it. And then this has double leaders on it, so you can see what I mean by that is it has two vines. So you know how you're supposed to take the suckers off? I did not do that, and this got really unruly, and I'm paying for it because it's way too heavy. I'm gonna leave it how it is, but just FYI for you guys just getting started on your tomato seasons, be diligent with your situations. Wow, there are so many leaf-footed bugs on here. I'm sorry, y'all, I gotta take a break and get these while I see them. All right, is it just me, or like when you actually are prepared and ready to kill the bugs, you can't find them? We got a little harvest though. I'm pleased with that. I'll carry it around with me just in case as we continue on the tour. So back to the tomatoes. I've been getting a lot of them. Not like a glutton, enough for like myself to have like a tomato salad. I've been so what I do is I take a cucumber, which those have also been growing, and a tomato, and then I slice those up and put it in with some red wine vinegar, garlic powder, salt and pepper, and it's the best salad. It's my favorite thing. It's like an homage to my childhood when we would eat cucumbers and vinegar with like salt and pepper, or like seasoned salt, and we would like let it sit in the fridge for a while, let it kind of marinate in the tomatoes. The cucumbers would soak up the vinegar and the salt and pepper, and it would just be such a treat. It's like pickle, like refrigerated pickles or something. These mosquitoes are getting me, y'all. Okay, bug spray has been put on, and I'm ready to resume this garden tour. So these are the ananasi tomatoes. So I've been getting a lot of fruit off of these. Have been having issues with armyworms getting inside and eating them. I need to pick this one. She's a fatty. Oh, I think this one already probably got some things in there, probably munching. But I have one inside. This is still the ananasi tomato, the Dr. Witchies. I have one inside ripening that I took off before it rained the other day. You can see all these fruits on there. A lot of fruit, just waiting for them to ripen. I think I might do some fried green tomatoes soon also, which will be fun. These nasturtiums are going to seed. Oh, wasp. We knocked down a wasp's nest the other day, and I'm kind of wary of the wasps now. Like I said, we don't bother each other, but it was a active aggression on my part. Look at that little seed. I don't know if the seed is like in here or how that whole thing works, but we'll see at some point. Anyway, these are the tomatoes. Black cherries, still producing. They are succumbing to some kind of disease. I've been trying to like keep up with them. I think they're getting like some blight or something, which makes sense. This is like the time of the year with it getting hot. Like, it's crazy when a lot of people start planting. That's when we're kind of done. Like, summer is a time of rest for us. It's too many bugs, too hot. Like, the pollen on the tomatoes isn't viable. It's just a bad time. So these will actually be coming out pretty soon, actually. So yeah, we'll get the rest of the tomatoes off of these plants. Once they ripen, we are done. Onto the muscadines. Look at these. Like, actual grapes are forming, and they're getting fatter and fatter every day. I'm so excited. Look at them. And I had to like wrap it up because this one was growing really long, but look at that. This is, I think, an Ison muscadine. I am so pleased. This is the second year I've had it. So the first year it just kind of the first year I trained it, it came as like a little stick, so it looks kind of like this one here. I actually might try to propagate that, but anyways, it looked like this little stick here, and then I trained it along the vine to go, you know, you can see the V here, so it goes this way and that way, and then yeah, it just grows along there. It's my little grapevine, and this I believe is 15 or 16 feet. What's next? These arugulas are going to seed. Hopefully I can actually get to the seed pods when they're ready. You can see the little seed pods here. All this arugula that I didn't eat, and it was all because I didn't have a salad spinner. And I know this is a first world problem, but it is still a problem nonetheless. I did buy one, but it was too late. So next year, arugula next year, or in the fall, next season, I should say. These are celeries. I've been actually chopping from them and using them in cooking, and they've been really good actually. So I've just been using them as kind of like cutting celery, and yeah, not too much to report there. This bed where I had the leeks and the poppies, everything that was really struggling actually, I took the poppies up, kind of laid them down as like mulch, whatever, and then I planted turmeric and ginger in this part. So that's going to be just a really beautiful thing to offset all this brown, all the, you know, beautiful greenery in the leaves of the turmeric and ginger, and there's going to be a really great harvest because there's so much more space here than in the pot that I planted them in last year. Here we have another sunflower with a bunch of little side shoots, so we will have plenty of sunflower bouquets. They're just so tall. It's so crazy when they're like taller than me. I love that. They just tower over me. That's a little lavender in there, and these watermelons are starting to grow much larger than they were last month. I think last month they were just like little plants, but now they're actually starting to do their viney thing, I guess because it's so hot now. So I guess I just had to be patient. I thought something was wrong with them, or that something was wrong with the soil, but they just needed time to start their shine. This valerian root is massive. Freaking cat's claw everywhere, of course, taking over, coming up more and more. It's like I was like, oh, it's not going to be that bad of a cat's claw year. It's like, no, just be patient. It was just waiting for it to get hot. This is the garden. Y'all, look at that. I just love that. Okay. Not too much changing with the herb bed. Valerian, tickseed. Oh, the anisisip is starting to flower, so that's fun. The bee balm, which I always look forward to, is blooming. Look at those flowers. I love how funky they look. It's so cute. I've already taken some out to start drying them, to put them in tea blends. Miss Thang is working her way up the trellis. I feel like she's been growing faster now, and she's getting a little bit more bushy. This kale is just done. I need to take her out, but I just haven't gotten around to it yet. I'm gonna have to do like a big garden day soon. You can see it has all little bugs on it, and it's just really gross. I wish I had chickens to feed it to. The beans are so prolific. It's insane. They're producing so many little pods everywhere. Oh, looks like we got some dried ones. That's exciting. Let me see if we have any beans in here. This is supposed to be like a lima bean. Doesn't seem like it. Or maybe. I haven't mastered the doing things with one hand while you're holding the phone. Oh yay, look. It's my first little lima bean. That is so exciting. I see some more dried pods in there too, so I'm gonna have to come do a little harvest. You can see some right in there, those two. That's so exciting. I'm so excited. These are the, crap, I can't remember. But if I remember, I'll put the name on the screen for you. My little peppers are coming out. I realized I really messed up with my labeling this year because I have no idea what anything is. Except these cayennes. Well, I bought these. This is from where it started. So, little cayenne peppers coming. I have these labeled as Hungarian Hots. I have these labeled as California Wonders. But I don't think that's what they are. I mean, can they grow that oblong like that? I don't know. I'm probably gonna, this calendula, just stop doing anything. But yeah, I just want to clean all this out. And then this was some kind of white yarrow that just hasn't done well in any part of my garden. So I just really want to clean it out and replace it with something else that's going to be much better. We have these, oh, look, stunning. Like, wow, just look at that. Massive. Let me take a step back so you can see the full entryway. I probably should have like planted sunflowers on both sides, and I think that would have been really nice, but I was kind of just doing whatever. But next year for sure, sunflowers on each side. All right, these gladioluses, they're so pretty. I will always have gladioluses in my garden now. This year has been like an experiment. This year has been an experiment. Oh, sorry. I'm like so spooked now. This year has been an experiment, much like last year was as well. And I'm really starting to learn like what to do, what not to do, what I want to grow, what I don't want to grow. And that's been such a valuable experience. Like, people are always, I feel like failure and just like learning lessons gets a bad rap. Like just going through something only for it to not turn out the way you want it to, or just like be like, I don't like this actually. And people kind of discount that, but I think that's such a valuable experience to like learn what you like and what you don't like. Like, I know I don't want to grow kale anymore. I don't like kale. I will only grow it if I'm growing it for someone else. And that was a valuable experience to grow. I mean, that was a valuable experience to undergo. Because now I know that I don't like kale, and I accept that. On the other side of the kale bed, we actually have some like late peas. This is crazy. I decided to like just let these grow because you saw in one of my other videos, I took my pea trellis down from over here. Oh, we have another dried pod, yay. I took down my pea trellis, but I still had these pea plants in there, so I just left them and they're just chilling. My calendula is kind of petering out. I have a beautiful oil going. This is my sad attempt to start some seeds. To propagate some stuff, which is not really working. Lots of miscellaneous things here. Strawberry plants that I dug up that I'm gonna give to some friends, since I'm getting so many little runners everywhere. These are the little runners that they're putting off. So it's like once you get a few strawberry plants that produce runners, you'll have strawberries forever to give people. This is my little angel trumpet that I put in the ground. I have these everywhere and I love them. See, I think this is what I mean by it's just getting too hot. It's been raining nonstop in this, like at least once a day, and this agastache is dead. These rose bushes are massive. Look at them. I've been harvesting so many rose petals and drying them for tea. This is a little pink rose. And then we have the white prosperity rose over here. That one's about to go out, but they have been very generous with their little flowers. this bed I finally put down some more soil. I have to like distribute it and think about what I'm gonna plant here. I'm not sure just yet. The strawberry bed. The strawberry bed is the bane of my existence, kind of. Like, it's like a bittersweet situation, because on one hand I'm very excited to have all these strawberries. On the other hand, something is eating them. So slugs have been a problem for a minute, and now it's something else. I think it might be rodents with just how the damage looked on the fruit. But yeah, I'm gonna get a green stalk and put them in, because I can't live like this, y'all. This was a bad idea. Why didn't y'all warn me? I can't do it anymore. But otherwise, the fruits are so sweet, and they're like, I wasn't gonna ever go strawberries because I was convinced I didn't like them. Like, I like strawberries, you know, they're fruit, they're good, but I didn't like love them enough to like grow them. But once I had these strawberries, I was like, yes. I don't know where the inspiration came from for me to grow them, but I will always grow them now, preferably in a green stalk so they can be safe from slugs. If anybody knows when green stalk normally has their sales, let me know. Shout out what the discount codes are so I can hit that up. Anyway, over here we have some little shishitos. I've been harvesting these as well. We're getting a little pepper on our is it a beber pepper, the Ethiopian pepper? That's very exciting. I can't wait to see what these taste like. My Aleppo pepper has a flower on it. Hopefully we get some fruit. Oh no, we got a little fruit back here. Look how cute. I see that used in like a lot of fancy cooking, like in Bon Appetit and stuff, so I'm excited to see what that will taste like. Sorry, I'm eating this shishito. Anyway, so yeah, I got cucumbers here. I have been harvesting them. I have like 3 in the fridge now. Eating them with my little vinegar salad. Oh, we got one in the back. I love these cucumbers because they're so crunchy. They're not like the American cucumbers. They're more like English style, so not a lot of pulp, and they're really crispy. I don't know that they would, sorry. I don't know that they would make a good pickle, but they are very good for fresh eating. And there's a little baby there. And this is 2 plants, so that's good. Then another California wonder that's not doing great. I should just take these off. So it can like get a little bigger before it starts trying to produce massive fruits. And then y'all, look at these flowers. These are the passion flowers, or the maypops. I've never seen the flowers in person before, only online, and they are stunning. Like, it's almost like unbelievable. It's surreal. Look how beautiful they are. And then we have some more little pods here. Hopefully we get an actual fruit that starts to produce. Then another one kind of opening or closing over here. I didn't think I would get to see the flower. I didn't think I would get to see the flowers because of the fritillaries. They came earlier this year, but that happened so fast. And then they bounced back really great, and now I have 3 flowers. I am so happy. I've been wanting to see a passion flower or a maypop flower for a very long time. So that is, yes, that's exciting. And if you don't know, the maypops can be used medicinally. So the medicinal one is Passiflora incarnata, which I believe is the maypop. It's good for anxiety, things like that. Of course, do your research on these plants, but it's one of my favorites for like just calming the mind and yeah, easing all the mental chatter that can happen when you have anxiety and just life stress. Okay, so the onions are doing their best. We have a few fatties, but they're not getting too big, and I feel like they're gonna be pretty much done. I harvested a few. I've been harvesting a few every day. I think we have some that I can probably pull right now. Like this one, you can see like the stalk is doing that. So yeah, this is little onion. And again, I got these from Dixondale Farms. I'm excited to try again next year and like kind of take what I've learned this year to just see how I can improve upon my onion growing. But yeah, I feel happy with that. That's a decent sized onion. And it smells very oniony, which is a good sign. And we have one here. Then let's see, I feel like I saw a few more that could be harvested. I try to like wait, even if they look a little dehydrated at the top, I try to wait until the stems say that they're done. So this one, little baby here. And these were gone from plants, not sits. And I have a video on that process. All right, not bad. I'm not mad at it. All right, moving along. Looks like we got 2 bell peppers here. These are California Wonders. Looks like this one got some bug damage, little soft spot. I'm just gonna leave it for now because I don't feel like picking it. Got some shishitos over there. I just harvested a bunch, so I'm surprised that that's even there. This humongous plantain plant. This is not the banana plantain, but like the plantain, the medicinal herb, about to produce its seeds, and it's gonna finally be a weed in the garden. So that's exciting. I love plantain for like skin issues and also the digestive tract, as well as very soothing herb. Also insect bites. These were a collard green. You can see these like little caterpillars have been destroying everything. So I just did like a chop and drop, took everything off of it. It's probably gonna bloom back, but I would rather just let it do its thing and be done. Got some little cherry peppers here. And then lots of sugar-rich peach peppers. I don't really know how to tell when they're done. They've just been getting bigger and bigger. So I'm just leaving them for now. I'm gonna actually look that up tonight and see like what we need to do. Something's been eating on a few, but there's a lot of fruit on here. The blackberries, they produced a little bit, so we have, oops, excuse me, little buddies. Have a little fruit on here, but I mostly just been letting the birds have them. I'm kind of blackberried out, which is a great place to be, but I'm gonna have this one right here. Not fully ripe, but I'll take it. Oh no, we have another one. Okay, I guess I'm not fully blackberried out. All right, in this little side garden here, got some sunflowers that are coming up, and then the Roselle hibiscus, which is getting big. I'm gonna harvest these calyxes, and so they have like a little seed in the middle, so you just take off this part here, throw away the little pod in the middle, and then there you go. This is the part that you'll use for your tea. So I'm gonna take these off, and these plants will get massive. And then I have a few in the house already drying, so I might make like a little syrup or something for my teas. Sugarcane is doing its thing. Comfrey is killing it. This is a sweet olive tree, living its best life. The fig tree, this whole thing is a mess. I ran over my little irrigation spigot with the mower today, so I need to fix that. But otherwise, this area is doing its best. It's not looking good, gotta be honest with you. Some of the tomatoes look great. Oh, my enemy. Some of the tomatoes look great. Some of them do not. Lots of caterpillars, and I thought I had this area under control, but I don't. And I think I'm like at the point in the year that I'm just ready to like let it go, like once these fruits get ripe. So this is a Dr. Witchy's. This is, don't know, have no idea. This is a sweet 100. None of these tomatoes are really doing the best, and it's because of me, and just not keeping up with them. But these look great. Look at these. I think these are a strawberry tomato. Look at this cluster. I love a good cluster of tomatoes. Speaking of, let's look at this very gnarly. Let's get it from this side. Look at all those tomatoes. Love to see a cluster of tomatoes. Like, look at that. So much fruit. Speaking of clusters of tomatoes, look at this gnarly situation that I need to deal with. Yeah, this bed just got really neglected. But won't be a problem next year, but this year I'm kind of chalking it up to whatever, just letting it be what it is. The asparagus patch is thriving though. Constantly putting off new spears. Look at these fatties. We're gonna have such a good harvest next year. Look at that. I love this. And last but not least, I think this is the last bed, yeah. The tomatillo bed, even though I guess I should call it the mullein bed because of that huge mullein back there. But the sunflowers are taking over. I'm very happy about this. I love all the sunflowers that I'm growing this year. More sunflowers, some more zinnias. I thought I had a red zinnia that I put in this bed, and I was really looking forward to it because all I have is like literally the purple and pink, and I think a salmon one that just looks pink to me as well. But yeah, I don't know. Anywho, got a little tomatillo down there. You can see it coming out its little husk. I wonder if that means it's time to harvest. Oh, came right off. Yep, little tomatillo. I think we got two little tomatillos and some hibiscus and some onions. Not a bad harvest day. Not mad at it. Some more plantain, some horehound. Oh, need that. Okay, and that's the garden. I think that's it. Yeah, that's the garden in May. It's thriving. I wish I could have done like a better tour for you guys. This one felt really rushed, but that's kind of what it is today. I'm gonna put these down. Oh, let's look at these peas and see if they taste good. Come on. Oh yeah, look at those. These are some pea I got from In My Gardener. Look at that. Let's see. There's nothing better than fresh peas. Oh, I didn't show you guys the I guess this is last but not least. I always forget about this bit because it's all the way over here. God, I just can't help it. I have to stop by these these maypop flowers. Look, I just cannot. Like, wow. Have you seen such an alien flower? And I mean that in the best way. Oh, also the elderflowers. How can I not mention the elder? Look at these. I want to make something else with them. Elder was kind enough to let me pick some flowers for some elderflower champagne that I have going right now. That is super exciting. So many flowers. She's gonna need a trim in the fall, but right now it's just so beautiful. I love this tree so much. Hopefully we'll get some elderberries. I have been seeing a bunch of pollinators on here, so we should have a ton of elderberries this year also. Now, the actual last but not least, the okra. Oh, we have a little okra here. Now, this will be probably unpickable tomorrow, but I'm gonna leave it because it's not big enough yet. Okra grows super fast. This is so exciting. These will also get huge, so by the time like July rolls around, these are going to be like as tall as the sunflowers. They're going to be taller than me. It's going to make a great privacy fence. Okra makes a great privacy fence in my climate. So yeah, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up. This is the garden in May. Have some nettles, looking gorgeous. My little pollinator island here. Have some elecampane, some echinacea, swamp sunflowers, coreopsis, more echinacea in the middle, swamp sunflower here as well. This whole bed was covered by cilantro, I think, in the last video, but it finally dried. I harvested a bunch of coriander. Oh, we have some cardinal flower in here too. I chopped it all up, harvested all the seeds that I could. Cilantro is going to be everywhere because there are seeds everywhere, all over the place, so I'm not complaining, but there are worse weeds to have for sure. But yeah, chopped and dropped it, and then I need to do something with this bed. I think I'm gonna make it like a proper pollinator island and try to see like what other Louisiana natives I can get in here that like it really wet, and yeah, and wet and hot. Okay, that is the garden. I'm gonna walk back over here to our where we began, which is my favorite view in the garden right now. Look at these muscadines. Got the beans and the sunflowers.